Hello everyone, this is part 3 of the Viotti Violin Concerto number 23, first movement in the Barber Book 5. And this is beginning in measure 287. And we're going to take this down to the cadenza. And this is what's called the recap, where the composer brings back material from the first time the violin entered. And it's going to do some different things with it. The first few measures down to letter F is the same as the exposition. And then at F, he does a transition, starting to use some chromatic notes. You'll see in measure in F, that's measure 301. And what he's doing is he's making a quick transition to this triplet figure, which is quite difficult in 306 because it's way up on the A string, using the A and the D string. And so he's doing a quick transition there, as I say, using chromatics. And at 306, I definitely recommend using that harmonic D for the second finger to help the intonation. This one's quite difficult. If you have problems on your violin, I have a little problem on my violin, so I have to play with the bow a little bit closer to the bridge to avoid bumping the other strings. And then we have that same problem at 311 coming down, where you got the G and then the F sharp, half step, then a whole step to E, D, C natural, and down to B. In measure 316, the first time there's that little turn trill, I put it in. Why not? And we're going along here. I thought interesting to note, studying the piano part in the end of bar 325, that this time, as the violin is playing da 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 da, that there's a certain accompaniment that happens a third lower in the accompaniment part. Doesn't happen the first time. Makes a little more espressivo a little more poignant for the audience. And then at the very end, we have the last two bars. We have this syncopation, ba 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 ba, where get some energy going. It's like the audience is being alerted on an emotional level that something, we're coming to the end, but it's not the end. There's something more going to happen, and of course, Viotti is taking us right up to the cadenza. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I need to play in this section. So we'll go ahead and close this one off, and then we'll talk about the cadenza. Okay, take care.